So this is just a video about this concept my son and I have been going over for a few years, making a two-stroke out of a Toyota Corolla. It would of course be a poppet valve two-stroke and supercharged, I guess you'd call it, since we gotta have a exhaust scavenger or a supercharger to blow the air in. And the basic concept is that you would spin the camshaft at full crankshaft speed, so twice as fast as it normally does, and then inlet and exhaust valves would serve the same purpose they do in a four-stroke, just that they would open every time it fires. Now this does create some a bunch of obvious difficulties. You got to run the blower, you got to speed your camshaft up, all those things, but there's also inherent problem with the four-cylinder like this, that the two end pistons and the middle two pistons come up together. So basically you're going to fire those at the same time. You're going to fire the middle two at once and the end two. So breaking the crankshaft is a distinct possibility. The other thing, you gotta ignite the spark to those cylinders twice as often as normal. So I've shown a second spark distributor there, and got this supercharger sitting here. It's of GM 3.8 liter, and then also you're going to need probably twice as many fuel injectors, and I guess maybe a second computer and second O2 sensor on the exhaust. There's various ways to approach this, but I just try to figure out what will be the simplest way to do it and the least expensive. If we did it, I'd like to take the old Corolla for a trip down the drag strip with it. The one thing that's going to happen is it's going to seriously limit the engine RPMs to probably between 3,000 and 4,000. After that, the two-stroke just can't breathe fast enough through the valves. But it is firing twice as many times, so a two-stroke at 3,000 is equivalent to a four-stroke at 6,000. So now I know everything comes into play, like breathing efficiency, etc., but this would just be a big experiment, kind of like some of my Frankenbriggs engines. So I just thought I'd let you know about the concept there for the Corolla two-stroke. So anybody has any comments or difficulties you see, obviously we'd have to make an intake manifold to hold the supercharger and all kinds of fun things there, little adapters and whatnot, brackets, but it would be an interesting project. So just leave your comments, let me know what you think, see any major difficulties, etc.